Good morning, everyone. Okay, let's get to the center of our mats and I'll start properly. Look at the look on his face. He's like, are you gonna do that again, Katie? Welcome to Thrive. Let's get into our workout today. Start with a nice 5 to 7 minute warm up and then go ahead and go into our interval training. Do the things that's right for you. Remember, if you get fatigued or one of our exercises just isn't right for you today, you take that break. It's only 45 seconds and come back in and join us again. Okay, and if the whole workout is too much for you, I think we're 50 minutes is what we're at, do it till the water break and then skip to the last 7 minutes of the workout and get your cool down and just bring that workout down for you until you build the actual conditioning and stamina to do the whole workout, or you maybe just have the time in your schedule. Okay, feet nice and parallel. Roll the shoulders back. Let's get into a nice balanced position. Do you feel your posture? Do you feel your awareness in your body? Take a big inhale, reach up, exhale completely. Inhale, stretch up, pull up on the kneecaps, activate the legs, and exhale. We're gonna come into our forward fold float, which is the hardest thing I say all class. Inhale, reach up, dump, jump, drop down and just dip and just chair pose. Slowly go into a forward fold with the knees bent. Slowly straighten out the legs, drop the crown of the head. Bend the knees, head comes up, hands to heart center, and dive up. Let's do one more in slow motion and then create the float. Just wake up those joints. Okay, inhale up, sink it down. Forward fold, straighten the legs, bend the knees, float back up again. Just 2 more of those. I like this song. It's a good warm-up song. I miss our music, that's for sure. Let's come to a pause. Let's inhale, reach up, step to the side, and come into the squat. Nice and soft to start. Being kind to our joints and our muscles. Who knows how we slept last night? There are days I wake up and I think, oh, I just want to sit with my coffee. I don't want to exercise this morning. And we have a solid routine of get up, get out the door, and walk for at least a mile every morning. And by the time I'm done that, I change my mind, come to center. It's funny how little motion can change everything. Coming to that side bend and pulling down to the sound of a marimba or something, I think. Let's stretch it out, pull it back down. We always talk about exercise changing how our body feels. Let's go to the other side. But it changes chemicals. It doesn't take 2 weeks to change the chemicals and the emotions. A single exercise changes what's going on in your system and brain. Breathing through. All right, come to a pause. Let's do some knee circles here, just opening up through the knee and the hip. Not the knee, opening up through the hip. It'd be crazy to be doing openings through our knees. There we go. Come to a pause, step to the edge of the mats, coming into our
core circles.
This one. Stir the pot. I'm sorry, I had a glitch. Bend the knees, come on forward, hang that arm down. I was like stirring soup, pots of soup. What am I doing here? Let's change direction. All right, straightening out. And then just a small back bend. Bring those hips forward. Oh, my low back is tight. And come on down. Big circles. And change direction. All right, come on up for that one last little back bend there. Bring the feet underneath. Let's warm up the wrists. Got a couple of exercises today. We're working on being on our hands and knees or plank. Change direction. Get those gliding, get those moving. And come into your magnetic bracelets. Spinning through. Spinning through. Change direction. Kevin, I think, goes back and forth. I go one direction, then the other. There we go. And let that go. Let's just work on that low back a little more by bringing the fists up to the shoulders and just a slow turn. A slow turn. Feel it reach through your hips, but not down to the knees. Just nudge into your back tension. Loosen it up. You'll see people in the gym doing this very ballistically, just kind of flinging themselves back and forth. If they've got the ability to manage that and not cause damage, that's fine. We're just doing a controlled one. Let's pause. Let's go into our full body new warm up, which is feet are a little bit further apart, nice and parallel here. Okay, we're gonna come into a forward fold. Come on down. And then once you're in the forward fold, legs are straight. Sorry, I bent my knees automatically. We're gonna bend the knees and drop the hips to the heels. Now put the hands up and stand up. Forward fold. Straight legs if you can. Drop the hips. Reach up. So this is a different version of that float we did before. A little more intense. Last one. Kevin might be doing creative things. That's all right. Let's do our standing cat-cow. Just looking after spine again. This is with a bent knee, so we're just kind of in this funny little crouch position, and then sway the back. Arch the spine. Pay attention to the shoulders. Try to get some pressure and curl away from the spine of the shoulders on that cat. Keep on. We have so many positions we can be in and still do our cat-cow. Come on up. I just realized I was shouting into my mic and I'm sorry about that. Scissor rhomboid pull, warming up the shoulders. Stretch it out. I don't know what's happening to my articulation today. Reach it out. Pull it back. Reach.
Just reaching out there, grab a hold of me.
You're starting to make me sound like a cowgirl from Alberta. Alternate which arms on top. Nice squeeze in the shoulders. Nice extension and squeeze. And extend. And Kevin's gonna go put our timer on. We're gonna get ready to roll here today. We're doing the same exercise as always. I've put a couple of repetitions of a couple of the exercises in. Instead, more varieties. You'll understand, but we don't have time to chat. Coming to the back of the mat, we're doing inchworms. So standing at the back of the mat, reaching up, we're gonna come down, walk out to plank. Oh, I got lots of time.
4.
Remember,
3,
one hand print at a
2.
time. Take a big, deep breath in, hands down, bend the knees, walk the hands out to your plank. Maybe even add a small dip into it, not a full push-up. Walk it back. Or a full push-up. Some people are still working on their push-ups like me. I've never been a push-up girl. I'm trying to build that strength and that coordination. And a little dip is all I've got at this point. Don't forget, if it's too much for you to walk out to plank, put your knees down on the way and go out to a knee plank instead. Yeah, I can't figure out my push-up
4,
weakness, but it certainly has
3,
always
2.
existed. All right, zip it back there. Then get a full one in there. You can choose to take your weights if you wish here. We're doing a diagonal row. Step the feet apart, make a good choice about how wide that is. No matter what, let's pull the hands back and just engage in the shoulders.
4,
We're gonna
3,
track it forward.
2.
Track it forward. Okay, down, pull back, pull back. Your speed, nice flat back. Hold the core, feel that wrap around through the abdominal muscles of supporting your low spine as we go back and forth. Just feel, just kind of cave out the belly a bit and really engage core. Back and forth, elbow back, breathing. If it's too much for you, perhaps you're up at knee height doing this instead. That is absolutely fine.
4, 3, 2.
Put your weights aside if you have them. We're headed for chair pose. We're slowing it down here. Okay, we're gonna swing through and come up into chair. Nice strength pose instead of motion. Decided to really work on
4,
upper body a couple of
3,
days ago. I'm still failing it. All right, just crouch it down. Feeling it, swing through. Find the weight back into your heels. Find the balance in the body. Okay, relax the jaw, hands to center. Fist with your left and cap it with your right. Press and turn. Look to the side. Slow, deep breath. Light in that elbow, but strong in the hands. Isolate, look down. Hands down, straighten the legs. Bend the knees, swing it through. Hands to heart center. Can you get any lower? Not coming forward, stay back with that weight. Fist with the left, knee right. Cap with the right, left.
4.
Oh my goodness,
3,
Katie.
2.
I'm gonna have to hand this mic to Kevin. Is she done?
Yep.
Hands down, straighten the legs. Come on up to standing. This is our sumo pulse and then lateral raise. So remember we talked about having some tension into the arms when we lift them to the side.
4,
Okay,
3,
we're gonna come down
2.
into a sumo squat, and just pulse there. 1, 2, 3, 4, straighten out, lift. You can have weights if you want to. It's kind of hard in the squat to have the weights in your hand, but you can activate. Come on, down. 2, 3, it's not ballistic, it's controlled. 4, straighten up, pull, 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 and one more. Come on down. And you just come into that and drop, drop, and then lift. I think that was 4. Lift, lift. Have some tension in your arms.
4,
Down,
3,
down,
2.
down, and that's it. We're going to our crunch and tap. So this is, Kevin might lift his knees. I'm going to show you the other version. Okay, so this is where we go. We crunch to each side, and then, we tap to each side, and then we crunch and we crunch.
4,
He's doing it with a
3,
diagonal
2.
knee lift, and I'm not going to. Tap, tap, and crunch, crunch, tap, tap, crunch, crunch. You might choose not to lift your knee, Kevin, even. Up to you, take a feel for it. See if it's just too much to have that leg opening. Tap, tap, I'll try. Crunch. I have a hard time with this side. It's not good for me, I don't think. My right leg is
4,
a precarious place to balance.
2.
Okay, that felt kind of wild. We're going back to inchworms at the back. This is what I'm talking to you about, an extra little repetition going on here. Going to the back of the mat, coming through into that plank. When you're in that plank, when I talk to you about a little dip, you can just come down a little bit and
4,
up, not into
3,
a full push-up if
2.
you don't want to. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bend the knees. Come on, walk it forward. Walk, 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 walk. You're in your plank. Can you dip a little, push up, and walk it back? Roll up to standing. Just start adding that little extra engagement in the shoulders. Knee plank is fine for that. Still, you can dip a little, walk it back, roll up to standing. We're gonna do 4 sets of these in this class today. 2 before and after the water break.
4,
Walk it out.
3,
You probably have your own spot in your own pace now. Get it back. And we're back to our diagonal row. Step the feet apart. Now don't forget, where we get the support for the back is here. So as we're coming forward, we're using our core to support our spine.
4, 3,
Pull the hands back
2.
and lunge. Pull. Taking breath. Making the right pace for you today. I'm not cueing you for pace. That's only halfway. Sometimes that surprises me. Strong shoulders, you're toning your arms. Strong in the hips and glutes. It's a really good all body workout.
4,
That's why I put both of
3,
them in here twice.
2,
There we go. Come on up. This is squat butt kickers. It sounds strange when I say it all in a row like that. This is where we come down, we come up, and we pay attention to our weight distribution, and we kick
4,
back, kick back.
3, 2,
Come down, come up. I'm not going to cue you because you're going to have your own pace for this. I go much slower than Kevin. You don't have to squeeze your hands really tight. That doesn't help. But pay attention. You have to shift your weight off that one foot to free it up and then shift back. Good for the proprioceptors in the brain.
4.
That's a long 45 seconds
2.
too. Guess what? We get to sit down for the rest. Sitting down, laying down until the break. We're going to start with our swan dive. So feet are wide. Let's not have the feet so wide that we cannot come forward, okay?
4,
Bring them back
3,
a little bit.
2,
Toes up. Dive and press. How much you lean back is how much abdominal workout you're going to get, but also low back involvement. So if you have low back issues, just come to upright. That's okay. If you want to get that extra bit of the workout, come on into boat pose. Find the balance in your body. Let's bring the shoulders away from the ears. Hey, can you extend a leg long? And the other leg long. Oh my goodness. It's like I'm
4,
doing pig Latin
3,
exercise.
2.
It's not even fair. Pause. Extend both legs. Hug the knees into the chest. I don't know what's going on. Cross your legs with your right shin in front. We're doing wild thing again today. So right shin in front when you're cross-legged, bring it up. Left hand behind,
4,
right hand into guard.
2,
Okay, not too far back and reclined with that hand. Let's lift up the elbow, lift up the hips, press through the legs and lift. Lower. Too much in your shoulder, get your hand closer to your hip. As you recline, you're asking way more of the arms. Or if you want an upper body workout, you lean into that and extend the whole thing. All right, we're going for that full extension. Lift up the elbow, reach and turn, look behind you, bring it back down. Let's smoothly go. Lift, reach and turn, swoop back down. Lift, reach and turn, swoop back down. Keep
4,
going.
3,
Look behind you. There you go. And we change which shin's in front. Oh, my shoulders. It's a day. So change to your left shin in front, then bring that knee up. Right hand behind, left hand into guard. So this hand stays really close to your cheek the whole
4,
time you're doing the regular
3,
lift.
2,
Press through the legs, lift and lower. Lift and lower. I don't think our temperature is low enough as we're working out in this house. I can all of a sudden feel that we are at the regular Yuma, not working hard temperature. There's our halfway, there we go. Lift, reach and turn, look behind you. Bring it all back down with control. Lift, reach and turn, smoothly down. Strike behind, bring it back. More and more power. And that integrity, that
3,
synergy in your
2.
body is amazing. There's our last one. There we go. We're gonna be doing rainbows here. So we're laying on our sides, nicely propped. Bend the bottom knee for extra stability. And we just take the toe from forward to behind
4,
in a big
3,
arch.
2,
Slow and controlled. Lift and bring it over and behind. Bring it front. So with that bottom knee bent, you've got a better base. Put a hand in front of your face. and try to get as big an arc as you can out of the motion. That's halfway. Don't stop, Katie. Unfortunately, our next thing is Superman. But we're gonna do it as Cobra for the first round, and then move it into an up dog. And then the second time we come through, we'll do the
4,
Superman.
3, 2,
This is roll over onto your bellies. So what we're gonna do is have our hands back here by our shoulders, and we're just going to lift up into that, pushing through. No,
I'm gonna do full Superman.
he's doing Superman. I'm doing Cobra. Forearms beside the body, elbows
4,
tucked in.
3,
Did she say go?
2,
Nope.
Okay. Now think about this. Don't lift your neck. Lift your shoulders. Lower down. Your head just follows. If you just pull your hands back towards your body a little bit with some tension in the mat, you'll feel the strength in your spine. Pull and lower. Lift. Now we're going into upward facing dog. Move the hands back a little bit towards the shoulders. No, push through. Up dog, lower down with control. Push through, upward facing dog. Big breath in. Exhale, lower down.
2,
And again. That's a lot. One more time.
No, she's already quit a long time
She
ago.
did? I was like, why is this going on forever? Okay, we're going to our down dog plank. Float here, so just stay on your hands
4,
and knees, tuck the
3,
toes, lift the
2.
hips. We're in down dog. Just pedal our feet for just a second there. It's just a counter stretch to the swimmers stuff we were just doing. Bring it forward to plank. Take it back, float it back to down dog. Forward to plank. Too much for you? Put your knees down. I'll show you that version. Kevin's going to continue. Knees down to plank, and then back to child pose. Just back and forth, nice and low if you have to. That's not a problem. Meet me in down dog. Pause, reach through, grab an ankle. Come on forward, float forward.
3,
Down dog,
2,
reach through, grab an ankle. Put the knees down, and we're doing our other side rainbows now. Lay on your side. Bottom knee is bent. Hand in front of you, and we just
4,
do that full
3,
arc in the leg
2,
without rocking back and forth. Range of motion without a whole bunch of rocking. Slow and controlled. Really good for the glutes, toning in the glutes, strengthening in the legs. Whew. Pay attention that gravity doesn't get its way with you, that you control the motion.
Four, 3, 2.
Okay, last one before break. Come on up to seated. We're doing an elbow knee crunch here. You can do it with the weights if you want to. But it's a lot more, right? You can absolutely do that. I'm just
4,
gonna stick with the elbow knee
3,
crunch for today.
2.
Come on, it's your boat pose. Find your pose, pull the knee up. We're going to halfway with this. Knee comes up, turn that shoulder around. Don't bring the knee across, bring the upper body across. Too much for you, put your heels down. Okay, put the heels down now. I am going to grab a weight. This is our Healy boat punch, right?
No.
No, it isn't, it's Russian twist, sorry. This is this one, let's go. I don't have time to explain. I have to be on my game.
4,
Healy boat
3,
punch is a different card.
2.
There we go. We're in our water break. Sorry, I'll get smoother. Not every day is Sharp Katie Day. Get a hold of your water. So a lot of people have, while we're having our water break, a lot of people, I'm not the greatest example of this, have a problem with a push-up. Okay, they get down, but they can't get back up. And I certainly have that problem. So when I'm talking to you about doing a dip, what you do is you have your elbows in and you just lower a little bit and push back. Let's come to the back of the mat for inchworms. Just a little lower, just a micro bend in the elbow and push out of it. You start to build that strength. Standing at the back of your mat, nice and tall.
3,
Inhale tall.
2,
Exhale, come on down. We should have changed the temperature while we were on break. Walk it out, walk it out, walk it out. Find your plank. Little dip if you can, or a full push-up. Walk it back.
I did drop it some, maybe not enough.
Come on down. I think we like it about 75. That's good. It'll be fine. This is a very controlled, slow motion. We could zip out there in great big strides, but instead we use different parts of our body and spine to gradually lengthen. And then we come back. Bend the knees. Roll up to standing.
3, 2,
Weights or not, we're going for our diagonal row here. Bringing it back. A little stretch in my neck. Elbows nice and tucked. We come into that knee tracks forward. Go, knee tracks forward. Pull back. The wider apart your feet are, the more it's asking, especially of your knees. So if it's a lot for you, bring your feet a little closer or lift it up. Make it elevated, not all the way to the floor.
That's half.
That's half. "45
4,
seconds.
3, 2,
Let's put those weights aside. Let's go to chair pose. Come to the top of your mat. Oh, I just need a little back bend on that.
All that water.
Kevin's having his water revisit him.
4, 3, 2,
Bend the knees. Swing it through. Find the balance in your body. Don't be so low that you're coming forward a lot. Hands to heart center. Fist with your left, calf with your right. Press, turn. Lightly lift, lay that down. Breathing through. Looking over to the right. Support the head. Don't get tight in your jaw. Look down, hands down, and straighten the legs any amount. Bend the knees. Come on back through. Hands to heart center. Fist with your left. No, right. Calf with your left and turn.
4, 3, 2,
Look down, hands down, a little straighten. Come on out of that. We're in our sumo pulses now. So be aware, I could just lift my arms like this. This is nothing, right? If I put some tension and some activation into those muscles, then I can actually feel like I'm doing something
4,
even without
3,
the weights.
2,
Step the feet apart, come down to your sumo, and just 2, 3, don't come all the way out. 4, come on up, pull, pull. Keep the shoulders out of the ears. Pull, squat, drop it down. 3, 4, stand up, pull, pull, 4. Look at what positions our body can be strong and controlled in. Isn't that amazing? 3, 4, come down. 2, 3,
4,
and 4.
2,
Crunch and tap. All right, so we're gonna bring it up, This is a bit of a curl forward. This is unlike another one we do. So we're coming down into this. We're curling down. We're curling down. And then side to side. Yeah, it's a
4,
crunch.
3,
It's not a knee lift. Curl, curl, squeeze, squeeze, control it. Curl, you have to slow it down. Curl it up, curl it up. Crunch, side crunch. I'm not cueing for it. Do you want me to cue?
No.
Because you're faster than me, so I can't cue you. It's a lot.
4, 3, 2.
Oh my gosh. Back to our inchworms.
Holy smokes.
Inchworms from the back.
4, 3.
It's a good workout.
2.
Inhale tall. Come on down. Bend the knees. Walk out those hands slowly, 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 slowly. Little dip. Push it up. Walk it back. Nice and slow. Bend the knees. Roll up. Stand. Maybe you're tired. We've done a lot of these. Maybe you're putting your knees down along the way. Knees down and coming forward like that and dipping into a knee plank and then walking it back. Tuck the toes and come back. Certainly an option.
Four, 3, 2.
All right, come on up. One more diagonal row. We're gonna add a punch, punch. We're gonna go row, row, punch, punch. So we're gonna be here, here, 4 times, and then punch, 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 punch. You're gonna change it up a little bit. Pull those elbows back.
4,
Tuck
3,
the hips.
2.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Stand up. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, and 4. Come up, punch. Kevin's gonna go for his own pace here. And just count to yourself. 4 and 4. With weights, hand weights, no matter what, there's a bit more slow and controlled to the situation. He's more in a cardio blast
4,
there.
3, 2.
Okay, we're doing our squat butt kickers. All right, so this is, your feet are supposed to be parallel for this, so it's easier to do the kick afterwards. Feet are a little bit spaced apart.
4,
We're gonna come down,
3,
back
2.
up, kick, kick. Sink it down, come up, kick and kick. Down, up. He does the kick so fast, it takes me a lot of focus to change where my weight distribution is. He goes kick, kick, and he's gone again. I'm gonna put my hands just pressed together. I get too intense.
Four, 3,
There we go.
2.
We can be down on the ground till the end. Come on down. We're swan divins. Make sure you're on your seat bones. Get that pelvic tilt in place. Toes up. Get ready to dive. Any amount.
4, 3, 2.
Dive, hand press and lean. Dive and lean. We move the arms, we're changing weight distribution and challenging the abdominal muscles even more by moving our arms through this. I'm gonna look forward to Nourish today. All right, let's bring those legs together. Let's find the balance of our boat pose. Find that balance in the body. You can put your heels down if you want. Okay, can you lower one leg and lengthen? Let those shoulders out of your ears, Katie. Other leg.
4.
Now both legs
3,
and maybe even your
2.
shoulders a little bit. Hug the knees into the chest. Oh my goodness. Wild thing. Cross your legs. Right shin in front. On your seat bones. Then bring that knee up and snug the heel to the ankle.
4.
Left hand
3,
behind, right hand
2.
into guard. Get ready to lift. And lift it up. Take it back down. Lift. Don't let that knee fall out to the side. Certainly my inclination, that's why I'm saying it out loud. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. My shoulder is tired. Come on down. We're gonna go for that lift, extend, look behind you. Bring it back down. Lift, reach and turn, and bring it back. Strong shoulders today.
4. 3, 2.
Changing it out to the other side. So your left shin is in front and snugged. Hand down. That's your right hand down behind you. Right, left hand is in guard. Loosen up your neck, Katie.
4, 3, 2.
Here we go. Let's get some high hips here. Lift them up and bring them down. Lift and lower. Don't hold your breath. Never helps. I love the halfway beep. Thank you so much for doing that, Kevin, for us.
You're welcome.
Let's lift, reach and turn. Pull it back down. Take it in one smooth move. Reach back there, look back there, bring it down. Just reach it on back. Bring it down. Smooth, just like a strike behind you, and then reach,
4,
just retracting
3,
into your little
2.
burrow. Whooshoo! Poof! Kevin's like, what? We're doing rainbows. Lay it down. Bend the bottom knee.
4.
Just cushion your head on your arm. Put your
2.
hand in front of your face, and let's just do big arcs, big controlled arcs with the leg. Probably one side is very different from the other, how it feels, or even range of motion. Especially if you're a side sleeper, sometimes you get really tight on one side. You get fatigued on this, just give your knee a hug to the chest. Join us again when you can. Hey, you're touching my hair with your toes. We're gonna go on to our backs next
3, 2.
and head to Superman Locust this time. Full version.
That's not on our backs.
That's not on our backs, that's on the front part of our backs. Arms extended long. We're gonna be lifting the toes, lifting the hands. Did she beep yet? No. So that's a lift and then a pull elbows to side body. It's very, very difficult for me.
You all over my mat.
And so watch Kevin for a good demo of how this actually is supposed to look, because I'm just beached here. Squeeze, inhale, lift. Exhale, squeeze. There's no difference for me. I'm just moving my arms. One more time. Put your face down on the mat. Give yourself a little break in the spine. If you have low back issues, just skip this one. Arms extended long. We're doing swimmers, which means lift up your right hand and your left heel, then opposite hand and heel. Back and forth. Put your hands back by your shoulders, push through, come back to child pose for just a minute. Little back release there. Take a breath there. We're headed to our down dog plank float. And if you've had enough of that kind of business, you're gonna child pose knee plank float instead, okay? It's up to you where you're at on your float. Otherwise,
4,
tuck your toes,
3,
lift your hips, come into
2,
down dog or child pose. Come forward to plank. Back to down dog. We're adding an ankle grab, so meet me in down dog. Reach through, grab an ankle. Come forward to plank. Down dog. Reach through, grab an ankle. Forward to plank. Down dog, reach through, opposite ankle. Keep floating it out, grabbing opposite ankle and then plank in between.
Four, 3, 2.
Oh my goodness. Rainbows the other side. 2 more exercises, we're done.
Wow.
What a workout today. Bend the bottom knee, hand on the mat, extend that leg
4,
long.
3, 2.
Swing through. Nice big arc without rolling over onto the back side of the hip there. Try to stay really nicely stacked and just opening up through the top hip. Slow, controlled motion. Feel the strength in your glutes and your hip as it's moving through. All that supporting
4,
muscle.
3,
Legs are heavy.
2.
This is amazing. I forget what we're doing. We're sitting up
Why?
because we have to do more abdominal workout. Oh, good, he says. Russian twist. So don't forget, we're going to be doing this, right? But you could be putting your feet down and just
4,
coming forward for
3,
this. If your
2.
back is getting a little tired, just do that extra modification. Otherwise, you should go. Go. Gotta have both sides of the coin. Take it easy, be sweet to yourself, or give her. Let's put the heels down. This time I'm gonna get it right here. This is where we grab a weight if we choose to, and we just come into that nice turn, but the heels are down. We're just turning through. I'm gonna be so nice to our spine and cool down.
4, 3, 2.
All right, we did it. We're gonna cool down. Kevin's gonna change the music. Stay seated. Let's just bend our knees.
Everybody except Kevin. Stand up, Kevin.
Everybody else. Kevin has to jump up, jump around. Knees wide. Deep breath in, nice and high and tall, and then just drape yourself down into the hips. Just soften everything. This is not an angle closing. This is just a curl up. Soft through the hips. Too much for you? Then just don't go so deep or bring the knees a little closer to the upper body. Let's find some ease. Inhale. Exhale completely. Inhale. Exhale completely. Come on to upright. Let's bring those feet really close together. Just do one more thing for the hips before we lay down. Just a nice windshield wiper side to side. Support with the hands behind and just rock back and forth. Intermittent wipers.
No.
Oh, that's a sprinkler system.
I'm lighter than the other.
Come on down onto your backs. Let's do some bridge poses. I'll just keep teaching the class while you're goofing off.
Oh, I see.
Feet are bent. No, knees are bent. Knees are bent. Feet are flat on the floor, about hip distance apart. Settle yourself down into the mat. Tuck the shoulders underneath the body a little bit. Relax the jaw. Wiggle your head back and forth. Relax the back of the neck. Let's push up into bridge pose. Lift up the hips. Squeeze through the quads and lift. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower down. Hug the knees to the chest. Take the legs up to the sky and grab the back of the calves. Draw the feet towards the face. Flex the toes. Point the toes. Bend the knees. Give them a hug. Feet back down on the floor. We're headed right back to bridge. Inhale, lift. Exhale, melt down. Hug the knees to the chest. Straighten the legs, support the back of the legs. Flex the toes and point. Just a couple of times. Hug the knees to the chest. I want to know how much time I have, so let's take the knees to side body and come straight up into happy baby here. So knees to side body, feet go like they're standing on the ceiling there, and you take your bind where you choose. Maybe behind the knees, draw down into happy baby. Maybe you reach through, you thread through, grab the blades of the feet and draw down. Let's just rock across that low back. We've done a lot of stuff with our low back and our shoulders, but Nourish will take care of your shoulders there. Okay, pause on the rocking and just draw down into side body, but push the feet into the hands. Isometric stretch where there's resistance and pressure. Breathe here for a moment. Now relax the feet and get even deeper into your happy baby stretch. Release. Extend the legs long, extend the hands above the head. Nice big stretch. Hey, that's Kevin. And then just cross your legs and rock yourself up to seated if you can. Cross-legged. Nice and tall. Come forward any amount. And back to upright. Let's just float forward a couple of times. And then just a few circles for that low back. Push through the blades of the feet. Make some circles. You got a foot cramp? I didn't even know ankle cramps could happen. Let's change direction.
Twisting it right there.
Take a pause. Grab a hold of opposite knee and let's just swing through and twist that low back a little bit. I'm just very aware of how much we did with our spine with the Supermans and everything else. Swing through the other side. Go back and forth a couple of times, just loosening up the low spine. And come to neutral. Soles of the feet together, knees wide, into cobbler's pose. But let's step that cobbler's pose to be quite wide, quite out from the hips here. Palms up. We're going to thread through, go into modified turtle. So we're going to curl up. Watch my microphone. Tuck the chin. Roll up. Exhale. Lift up the shoulders. Take a breath in. Exhale. Curl up. Round the shoulders away from the spine. Feel the deep stretch in the hips. Soften the back of the neck and the jaw. Roll up to seated. Bring the knees together. Extend the legs long. Little flex and point. And we are done our Strive class. Great job, everybody. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for working out. I hope you have an amazing, energetic day after that. And I encourage you to join us for Nourish after this.